Alright guys, we got this 13 by 4 lace frontal 26-inch straight provided by Tresses by Sambella. It's already pre-plucked, but we're going to pluck it a little more, bleach it, and then we're going to style this lace front to perfection. So let's get started. Alright, so of course the first thing we're going to need is our wig. And then I like to use the BW2 Clairol bleach. Got that from Sally's. Everything here you can get from Sally's. I like to use the iron, color blonde, conditioner, and shampoo, especially for bleaching. It's definitely the best. We got our bowl and brush, of course. And I like to use the 30 volume developer, especially if you're first time, to ensure that it doesn't over bleach. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and mix the bleach and the developer together. And basically I use 2 scoops of the bleach and I use a total of 5 capfuls for the developer. So I only put 3 in to start, and that's to kind of figure out the right consistency that you want. You want the developer to be, the mixture to be pasty but not runny. So in here I added 2 more capfuls because I realized that I needed more. And as I speed it up, you can see the consistency coming to that pasty look that we want. Alright, so you guys want to make sure you close up your bleach and your developer. It's very strong. Alright, so yep, pasty, not too watery, not too dry, just right. Alright, so now we're going to take our wig and we're going to go ahead and apply the bleach to the lace. And I just spread it out like so, just to make sure you're getting it. So I like to apply on the edge first, just because that's more of the problem area. That's the area basically that's going to show the most. And guys, when you're putting this on, you can just dab it. You don't have to press too hard. If you press too hard, it's really going to go through the lace, and then you're going to have a bunch of blonde pieces, and of course you don't want that looking a hot mess. So when you're putting it on, you're just dabbing it on the lace. This is especially important, why I said you don't make it too runny or too hard. That way you don't have to force it to stick to your lace. And when you get into like the small spaces or hard to reach corners, I basically would just turn the brush to the side and just dab it. You don't want to force it to get in that area, because once again, that could cause the bleach to go through the lace, and like I said, you don't want that at all. So here I'm just going through getting anything that I may have missed on the edges. Okay, so now it's pretty much through. I'm just going to let it sit for roughly 20 minutes or so. A lot of people let it sit with aluminum foil. I'm not going to do that. It tends to over process if you do. Okay, so now that the wig is done bleaching, you should see a brown tint and not a blonde tint. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out. I'm going to use my Color Blonde shampoo and conditioner, and I'll be right back when it's done. Alright, so the next step is plucking. How I like to pluck is basically separate the pre-plucked hair from where you want to start plucking at. So that gives it a smooth, nice, slick transition, especially when you're pulling it back. I like to use these little nippers. They work better to me than tweezers. And I just pluck it from the sharp edge, and yeah, it just seems like it works better for me. If you don't know, the key to plucking is not plucking in the same area. Basically, you want to keep moving. If you stop, you'll end up with pockets or holes in your lace, and you know, who wants to walk around with holes in their lace? So yeah, plucking is very time consuming, and as long as you're taking your time, you know, it'll work out. And as you can see, with just that little bit of plucking, is hair. So it's definitely working. You just got to remember that patience is a virtue. All right, y'all, I'm back and I got the hairline plucked. So now I'm just going to blow dry it out and get it straight. I like to use the silicone mix hair polish. It works really good. And be generous, because a little goes a long way. You really don't even need that much. You just put it on there and do it from roots to end and make sure it's on there very well. And y'all, this hair dryer is handleless. Like, this thing is a lifesaver. Even when doing my hair, my daughter's hair, I love this blow dryer. They probably got this at your local beauty supply, but I love it. All right, so now that I got it blowed out, I sectioned off the back and I started crimping it. So we're gonna go ahead and crimp the whole head. And we're gonna go ahead and do a middle part. Okay guys, so after I blow dried and sprayed the front with hairspray and basically laid the edges down with edge control, this is the final look. Is pretty much soft crimp. I didn't use too much spritz for it. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I would definitely appreciate it, and any other feedback that you would like to leave for me. Thank you.